Hello children, welcome to your channel Sharda Educare, and today we will be learning theorem opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. So here you can see a circle and we want to prove the angles which are opposite. Now cyclic quadrilateral, cyclic means what? Cyclic means the vertices of the quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means the four sides. The vertices of the quadrilateral lie on the circle, and that quadrilateral is known as cyclic quadrilateral. And we want to prove that opposite angle in cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Supplementary means when we add opposite angles, their sum will be equal to 180 degree. Let me draw here a quadrilateral. This is given in the form of activity of your textbook, page number 68, children. First you have to understand the concept, and then as a homework you have to fill your textbook. So let me label it A, B, C, D, and O is the center of the circle. Now opposite angles. Now here ADCB is what? A quadrilateral. It is cyclic. Why it is cyclic? Because it will, all the vertices of the quadrilateral lie on the circle, and we want to prove that sum of the opposite angle. Now opposite to angle D is what? Angle B. Opposite to angle A is which angle? Angle C. So sum, supplementary means when you add these two angles which are opposite to one another, after adding them you will be getting that equal to 180 degree, and this is what we want to prove. So let us see what is given first. Given quadrilateral A, D, C, B is cyclic. Okay, and what we want to prove? To prove is angle D opposite to D is B plus angle B. Supplementary means when you add these two angles, after adding these two angles it will be 180. This is the one. Another is angle A plus angle C is equal to 180. So we want to prove this too. Okay children, let us start it. Solution. First we will start what is given. Quadrilateral ADC. ADCB, or we can say ABCD, depending on you. You want to start from here or you want to start from here, it depends on you. So as I have written given ADCB, so I will write here ADCB is a cyclic quadrilateral, and the reason for it given. Now angle ADC intercept. Now previous to this theorem I have made you understand the meaning of intercept. You see angle ADC means not angle A, angle D, angle C. If I am starting from A, that means D and C means angle D. ADC means which angle? D. The naming of the angle, children must not be confused in. ADC means which angle? D angle. I can name this angle D from ADC or CDA. Every time I repeat this, children, be careful about. So angle D. Angle ADC, intercept means the side of this angle and side of this angle cover this arc. That means arc ABC is intercepted by angle ADC. Intercept angle arc ABC. Okay, And why it is intercepting? Because ADC, angle ADC is inscribed in arc ADC. In inscribe angle theorem I have made it clear. What do you mean by inscribe and intercept? Intercept means it covers. Inscribed means it is situated in which arc? Angle ADC is situated in this arc, lying in this arc. So, ADC intercept arc ABC because inscribe in arc ADC. Okay. Therefore, angle ADC is equal to half of. Children, now you know what it will be. If it is intercepting and it is inscribed, then which theorem we can use? Previous to this theorem I have already uploaded the video, so you must watch that if you don't know then. So angle ADC is equal to half of measure arc ABC by inscribe angle theorem. Okay. Now secondly, if you go to see, we are done with angle ADC. Now we will go for angle ABC. Now if you look at this, angle ABC is inscribed in which arc? Angle ABC. See how my fingers are moving. Angle ABC is inscribed in arc ABC. Yes, but angle ABC is intercepting which arc? ADC. Clear? So, this is the first point, this is the second point. Angle ABC is intercepting arc. Angle ABC is intercepting arc ADC and inscribed in arc ABC. Okay. Therefore, angle ABC is equal to half of measure arc. Angle ABC will be half of measure arc ADC. This is second and this is first one. This is by what? Inscribe angle theorem. Now what I will do, I will add this plus this. See what I want. Angle A, I want angle D plus angle B. Angle D plus angle B. So am I having angle D? Yes. This is angle D. B. Yes, this is angle B. So I will add this to angle ADC plus angle ABC. Left side will be added to the left side and right side will be added to the right side. So angle ADC plus angle ABC is equal to half of measure arc ABC plus half of measure arc ADC, adding 1 and 2. So what I am getting? Angle ADC plus angle ABC equal to half. I will take common. Measure arc ABC plus measure arc ADC. Half is taken common. Half of measure arc ABC is this. Measure arc ADC is this. That means it becomes a complete circle. And complete circle is equal to how much? 360 degree. So can I divide it? 2 ones are 2 8s are 180 degree. So I got angle ADC plus angle ABC is equal to 180 degree. We have proved it. Okay. Now similarly we can do this also, and now we will do it. Fine. Now we will prove angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. For that, now we have to see where is angle A. This is angle A. Where is angle C? This is angle C. Okay. So now we want to prove this two angle. Now let me rub this so it doesn't create any confusion. Okay. Now this angle plus this angle is equal to 180 degree. Now you see children, angle B, how to name this angle A? DAB or BAD. From any side you can start. Okay. So A, DAB plus DCB. Okay. Now DAB is inscribed in which arc? DAB. DAB. See how my fingers are moving. And when I am talking about angle, see, DAB, this is the angle and this is the arc. Clear? So, angle DAB is inscribed in arc DAB and intercept which arc? DCB. Yes, this angle is covering this arc and therefore angle DAB is equal to half of major arc DCB. And which is the theorem? Inscribed angle theorem. Now this is your third statement. Okay. Similarly, angle DCB is inscribed in which arc? DCB, but intercepting which arc? DAB. Okay. Angle DCB is inscribed in arc DCB and intercept arc DAB. Therefore, yes, you know now children, therefore angle DCB is half of major arc DAB, and reason is inscribed angle theorem. Okay. Now this is your fourth statement. Now adding third and fourth. Adding 3 and 4, what do I get? Left side I have to add with left side. So angle DAB plus angle DCB is equal to half of major arc DCB plus half of major arc DAB. Now you will take half common as you did before, and major arc DAB and DCB will be in. Major arc DCB plus major arc DAB. Now you see, DCB plus DAB is nothing but a complete circle. So we can write half into 360. 2 ones are 2 8s are 180. So angle DAB children, angle DCB, I am looking here, okay, is equal to 180 degree. Hence proved. So the activity which is given in your textbook, page number 68, of your text, SSC board, you must solve yourself. I have completely solved. In the textbook this is not solved. I have solved it for your practice. You must solve this also, and also you should solve this textbook page number activity.